Hey guys, welcome back. So, diving back into my Jojo's Bizarre Adventure journey. So far, so good. Been a lot of fun. So last episode, Overdrive, Jojo met Mr. Zeppeli and started learning about humming. So, magic is now here, which is cool. So the guys are on their way to confront Dio after having just had a pretty good brawl with Jack the Ripper, the vampire, in a big tunnel. So I'm about to dive into this new episode now. So I am using the timer format here on YouTube. Over on Pateon, you can get my full screen reaction unedited. So consider doing that. It's a lot of fun. Come on over. But for you who just want to stay here on YouTube, let's do this. Copyright's pretty tough. I've had a couple videos up. A lot of people are complaining, why don't I do the full screen or the 10-minute edit? It's just fraught with peril, guys. So I find this is the best way to go to avoid copyright strikes. I don't want to lose my channel and I don't want the video blocked. I put a lot of effort into these things and I want you to view them and have fun. Let's dive into episode 5 of The Phantom Blood, Dark Nights. 3, 2, 1, go. Wind Knight's Lot. $517 people, including prisoners. Dio. I like the look of the opening animation there. It's very bright, very nice. And here we go, getting to the credits. And now I'm going to read the subtitles because I said that last time and I haven't been paying attention. 2 stars fallen from the heavens. Swallowed by waters, swirling light and dark. So Dio and Jonathan, brothers, mortal enemies. The ripples move outward, pulled toward each other. They're Hammond ripples, guys. I love that shot. The sun will guide the man who walks the path of honor. Because Hammond uses sunlight. And for the man who follows his ambition, Dio, a sacrifice of weights. Sacrifice his humanity to become a vampire or for the powers. There you go, still in the title. With pounding heart and burning well. Thundering fists. This is going to be epic. And overflowing bravery. Good on you, Jojo. Stud muffin. He steps forward free of doubt. A fate determined by his blood. I bet. Jojo. Yeah. I love the song. I want the soundtrack now. I'm not kidding. Let's go. Jojo. Knights of Darkness. Chapter 5. Zeppeli. Speedwagon. Farming community. Uh-oh. He's been winded. What is this? Whoa. Pickpocket thief. This looks so nice. I like this. Yeah, thief kid. Get my bag. So like I said, asshole. Kid just stole from us, but let's make him our guide. This is so beautiful. I love this so much. Okay. He's doing the Jesus. That's creepy, Zeppeli. That they've changed the water. More Hammond energy, don't sink. So the kid's got all the money, poor Speedwagon. was a nice sound. I'll bet £2. Aha. Nice catch. Oh. No, he's got no memory. It's being controlled. Sun's going down. It's Dio time. Oh shit. Zombies. Mind control. What? Ah, here he is. Dio. So, demon knights. Demon zombie knights. I'm sweating here. Wow, nice shot. Man, Speedwagon in love. Yes. That's what I said. Must not have the mask? It's a stare off. Come here. Nice. Zombie Knights. This show's got everything. Poco. Nice. We're going to get a brawl here, guys. Melting faces. Zoom punch. Haha, wow. Yeah, kid. I love his hat. Dio Brando. Yeah, this is gonna be iconic. Hey baby. Wow, the animation. How many slices of bread have you eaten? Oh, a lot. Nice. Ooh. He means business. Oh, wow. Oh, okay. Shit. Solar Hammond. Sunlight Yellow Overdrive. Handy up against a vampire. Dio's like, nah. Oh shit. Uh-oh. Oh my god. Shit. Oh my god. Freeze the blood. Uh-oh. Buffoon. Phew. I thought he was toast there for a sec. Jojo. Take this, Dio. Oh, this is cool. Uh-oh. This looks amazing. Project Jojo. Uh-oh. Sacrifice? Oh! Oh, shit. Catch the boy. Nice catch, Speedwagon. Oh, his arm's fucked up. Yeah, just go up there and whip his ass. Oh my god, this is so cool. Earthquake time. Uber Zombie Night. Yeah. Ad break. Who are these creeps, man? He's holding the rock. Yeah, I'm out of here. Bye bye. He just won't do it himself, will he? Dia's a big wuss. Put it in the water. What is he offering? Don't go there, dude. Speedwagon's a seal. Oh shit. In trouble. Cool trick. So Speedwagon's using his body warmth to warm up the Baron's arm. Sword and a half. They have secrets for sure, guys. Turkus and Bluefoot. I love Dio. He's so cool. History lesson. Loyal vassals. I'm loving the look of this. No regrets. Heads lopped off. Oh shit. Betrayed. Oh my god. All of your descendants? Yeah, they were. Several axes to cut. It's always time for a story, right? Unstoppable revenants. How'd you put the heads back on? That sword, though. Scarlet Overdrive. Astounding. Erina. Look at that hair. Oh, forgot about this guy. Yummy cartilage. Wow, taking out the zombies as well. Do you know how to kill him though? Oh shit. Oh no! Will he attack with his arms or his feet? No, the gigantic sword. His hair. He's going to use his hair. Those luscious locks. My hair's dance macabre. Oh, he's riding the sword. Uh-oh. Oh no. He wants to start the zombie apocalypse. What can we do underwater? I need to breathe. Oh man. Uh-oh. Don't be a cliffhanger. The explosive in the reserves. Not Jojo? Okay. Oh, Danny. It's a cold town. Ah. Air pockets. Toko Blue Overdrive. Really? Through the roundabout. So, cliffhanger. Just when the Hammond is about to hit him in the face. That's rude. So Speedwagon sacrificed his own comfort to give Zeppeli some warmth to throw out his arm on his steaming hot belly. That would have been very uncomfortable. Ah, so we see the bad guys here in the credits. That's cool. They weren't there before, were they? A roundabout. I thought Zeppeli was going to die in this one. I have been spoiled a little bit about him by a couple guys here on YouTube who react to the Jojos, and the video title was actually, Zeppeli RIP, reacting to his death. But in any case, it wasn't yet. It didn't happen yet, so I'm still in suspense. But spoilers, man, they're everywhere. Excellent. Next episode. What is happening next week? Yes, the fight continues. I love all the Hammonds. Tomorrow's Pluck. This show's so freaking cool, my god. Alright, so as per normal, I'm going to go have a look at the manga and then come back, review the episode and compare the differences between print versus animation. So stick around, I'll be right back. It'll be fun for you. I will go there and make a coffee and sit down for half an hour reading a book. You're just going to get it right now. Hey guys, I'm back. So I just finished reading the manga up to the point where that episode ended. So I'll go through that after I go through the show. Very similar in design, so not a lot of detail to cover in this one. It was pretty on point in regards to the adaptation, but it's always fun to discuss and dissect. So just diving back into the show. Okay, so the show opens with a quick recap of this town, about why it is what it is, how it used to be populated by knights who did the training. The manga itself starts differently. It dives straight into the fight, but there is a bit of a recap about this place. So it just kind of launches into that. The Wind Knights lot, a valley town surrounded by sharp cliffs, bit of a farming village at the moment, but it's all about the Middle Ages, and this is where the knights came to train. Very cool stuff, and once again, I'm just loving the brightness of the detail here in the opening. Looks cool. So farms and fishing have given the town life, so it's just full of farmers and fishermen right now, and Dio plans to come down here and destroy things with his vampire will, make zombies and stuff. Really nice and vibrant and colourful. Now it serves as a prison, so we've got prisoners, fishermen, and farmers, all living ideally in this nice little village. And then Dio's going to kind of come and upset everyone. Dive into the credits. So this time I paid attention to the lyrics. So very, very cool to understand what the lyrics mean in regards to the series. So a lot of foreshadowing, telling the story pretty nice in there. Didn't pick it up the first few times I watched the show because I'm just too busy nattering at ya. Nattering, that's the word. So on the credits, yeah. So the song's awesome. Still love it. It's very cool. So here we are, Chapter 5, Knights of Darkness, and we have got Zeppeli, Speedwagon, and Jojo walking into town, and they're realizing that, you know what, everyone's hard at work. They don't realize what's going on. They're just stupid peasants. They're not really stupid peasants. They just don't know. They don't know the impending doom that's about to hit them. So they're looking for Dio. They know that he is here somewhere, and they are going to stop him. And there is handsome Jojo, wondering where he is, and the hat. He's still loving that hat. It's got the little cap at the back, so, you know, it's all about sun protection, guys. Yeah, so this is a little bit funny. In the manga, it's covered a bit more deeply, but Speedwagon wants some of the Hammond. So he's trying to convince Zeppeli to give him some, but it doesn't really turn out too well for him. He's hurt because you got to put the finger into the diaphragm. He didn't handle it very well. So driving through, so yeah, here he's just out of breath. He cannot handle trying to use Hammond. He doesn't like being poked in the ribs. Moving on. Scrolling through. Oh yeah, the little kid. So a little kid comes through here real quick, steals their bag. Just love the look of the animation here. Like you got the, where is it? Here. Cool, right? I love that stuff. It just looks so cool. It's the best. So the kid jumps in with a rope, like a little monkey, speeds through. Whammo, got the bag, off he goes, in the water, pops up the other side, and they're like, here's a kid, which is using for a tourist guide. He took the cut purse with the money, but they really do have plans. Like, Speedwagon's like, why aren't you freaking out? He's got all the cash, guys. But they're like, yeah, it's pretty impressive. He just swooped in and took it very quick, very fast. But yeah, we can use him as a guide. It's where I went to straight away. So now somebody pickpockets me, perfect person to show me around town. Going through. So yeah, so he's going to use some Hammond. Zeppeli's using some Hammond, guys. He's going to make the water walkable. So he does the thing for all the colours, and voila, the ripples effect, and now he can do Jesus. Well, and the way he was just kind of tiptoeing across the water was highly amusing. There he goes. Through the tulips. Not through the tulips. Speedwagon's like, what the hell? Who are these guys? Why can't I do magic? That's right. I don't like being poked in the ribs. That's why. So he's moving on. He's not sinking. He's completely blown away by it all. And then Jojo's going to cross, but he is not quite up to snuff yet. He's knee deep. You're up to your knees. You need more Hammond energy, so you're going to sink, bro. Or at least get a boat. And the kid is like, I'm out, but not quite. The kid is also, see his eyes? Something up with that. Just saying. So he's scrolling through, he's getting away, and we're going to use some Hammond here again. Voila. Once again, the imagery is gorgeous. I love the look of this. It's so pretty. Jojo's using his thing. Overdrive. Travels through the rocks and gets his intended victim on the other side. Like he did with Jack the Ripper in the previous one. Straight through the rock and creamed his face. But now they just want to stop the kid. They don't want to kill the kid. They just want to get him because they want their money back. And they want a tour guide. So they're complimenting the sound here. It's like, it was a good sound. That was a nice sound, Jojo. Your overdrive passed through perfectly. So pitch perfect. Good, right? You got to be skilled and you got to make good noises. So anyway, it goes up, gets the kid. Kid's like, "Well, mama, I've fallen." He's like, "What is going on?" So this is where the Hammond comes through and bounces the kid off the brick wall, off the mountain. And I like how Jojo had to position himself just in the right place. And we get a nice catch. So Zeppeli actually bet him a couple pounds that he was in the wrong place or the right place. So if he had been in the wrong place, he wouldn't have been much of a tour guide. So they have discovered that the kid is actually hypnotized. So Dio has done something to the child during the sunlight hours to make him steal the money to disable their plans, I guess. If you don't have any cash, you can't really move on too much and see all the nice things. So Dio's done that. You didn't use too much Hammond, Jojo. You used just the right amount. So he's not thinking right. Then the sun sets. The sun going down in a really nice shot there. Animation once again blowing me away. And now it's nighttime and we have got zombies. Zombie knights coming out of the ground to cause some havoc. This is sick. And Dio is up there looking down in a really, really nice shot here with the moon in the background. Looking all sorts of menacing and sexy and stuff. Who doesn't like Dio? He's cool. It's a cool bad guy. Pretty cool line he has here. Time for you. What does he say? He said, "The sun is gone." Next line. "Time for your lives to go with it." He's cool. It's gone through. So like Dio. Oh yeah, so we've got that. Yeah, the cool art around the characters. That's really cool too. And then Jojo saying, "Dio, fuck you, Dio." And then we've got zombies coming up. Nice shot there. Like the kid's like, "Shit, get me out of here." And Speedwagon's sweating bullets. He has been angry at Dio ever since he killed George. Speedwagon, he's only just met Jojo, right? Like not long ago, but he is like a very, very loyal friend immediately. There's just so much love between these guys. Speedwagon will do anything. That's right, I said Speedwagon. Speedwagon will do anything for him. So he's really angry. And then we have another shot here. So he's reminiscing on all the things that Dio did to Jonathan and how Jonathan's resolve is just like, I'm harboring a lot of resentment towards you, Dio. So Speedwagon's reminiscing about that and like what he's been through. And the artwork, once again, is just so good. So Speedwagon's very loyal. He wants to destroy Dio. That's why he wants some Hammond, so he can help. But he's freaking out at the same time. And Zeppeli's like, "Yeah, so you're the man. Finally." So this is where he kind of figures out that he's hypnotized the kid because being a vampire, he can't come out in the daytime. So he's got to manipulate the living in some way so that he can get by with his evil plans. Zeppeli's a pretty smart man. Named after Led Zeppelin, didn't you know? So he's resolving to get up there and kick ass. So yeah, it's discovered you hypnotized the boy to lure us into a trap. And Dio's like, "Yep. Sure did, man." So we're going to have another confrontation here. Look at Jojo's eyes here. He's like, so there's going to be monsters though. So we've got more zombie monsters. The zombie knights. We've got zombie knights coming out of the ground here. They all look sick. I love every one of them. This is cool. I love this show. It keeps surprising me in its awesomeness. So we have the fights. The kid's name's Poco. I don't know if that's going to mean anything down the track, but right now, Poco is his name. Gets on Jojo's back. In the manga, he says, "Your back is so huge." Doesn't say anything here though, but he's impressed with Jojo's back. Aren't we all though? Hang on tight, and they run away, and we start popping zombies in the face using the Hammond punches. It's just gruesome gore coming. It's cool. Fight scenes, more carnage, zoom punches right in the faces, heads coming off. It's great fun. The kid's like, "What the fuck?" And this is wow. He says wow. He doesn't say, "Well, what the fuck?" But he probably thought it. Okay, so Zeppeli's like going to go up there and confront Dio, who's like, "I've never met you before, but I see the mask that has awakened you." So he's going to go up there and have a chat to Dio. So off he goes. That's a great shot, just saying right there. You're a cocky one for an insect, but just having Dio there with the moon in the background. Love it. So the show makes me so happy. So he goes up there. So Dio's still got a bit of healing to do after the fire from that episode where they had the brawl in the fire at the house. the mansion, so he needs blood to just heal up one more time. But they had a pretty funny little exchange here where Zeppeli's like, how many lives have you taken to erase those scars? And he's just like, how many slices of bread have you eaten? Ooh, smackdown. Yes, it's a lot. I had a lot of bread. Probably can tell. No, shut up. So Zeppeli leaps up there just like Superman, and we're going to have a bit of a brawl here. He comes in with a bit of a pretty sly move, and he's going to do something with his hand, doing the Hammond, but Dio just stops him in his tracks, and everyone's like, what? How did you do that? What was happening? Why did you, what? So Dio's pretty powerful. He's not too fussed about this Hammond business, man. So Zeppeli's sending the Hammond up Dio's arm, not going to plan. He kind of just grabs Zeppeli's hand. Look at Zeppeli's face. He's like, oh, this isn't going, no, this is wrong. And then we start freezing Zeppeli's hand, which stops the blood flow, which is the key to Hammond's success, guys. If the blood flow is not working, your arm's going to drop off. And you can't use the Hammond, nor being underwater, apparently. You need the breath. See? I'm learning stuff. So, we're in a bit of trouble here. Like, there we go. His arm's exploding because of all the freezingness. So his arm's getting really fucked up there. Yeah, he's in a bit of trouble. And Dio's just like, you're nothing, punk. And he just explains to him about, the blood vessels are frozen. You're now powerless. So I'm thinking at this point, another great shot. Isn't he pretty? Another great shot. But I really thought that we were going to lose Zeppeli in this point. Once again, animation. Buffoon. So good. He's about to end Zeppeli's life. I thought he's going to die here. But no. Jojo to the rescue. Like I said, I do follow a couple guys on YouTube who do reactions to Jojo, and they just put in their title, Rip Zeppeli. So I was anticipating a death here at this point. I was wrong so far, but it's just like, guys, spoilers, please. Get it out of your thumbnails and your titles. Don't do it. So Jojo's, yeah, here we go. 3-way. With a little kid there too. That's just wrong. Zeppeli's arm there, still gushing blood. Dio's looking all pretty sleek. And Jojo's like, got this with the kid on my back. That's how awesome I am. So we come along here. So he's going to end his madness. Dio's like, yeah, you asshole. You ruined my plans again. Jonathan, go back home. Leave me alone. Let me be a vampire and just do my stuff. So everyone's there holding hands. Kids in the background like, wow, this is crazy. What the hell am I doing here? So the kid would be just like a farmer's kid, right? Or a fisherman's kid. This would be all beyond him, I reckon. Another great shot. They're all stuck. And now we're going to get Dio just kind of like flip his wrist. And he's going to send everyone flying off the mountain. This was a great shot too. Everyone's just kind of zooming around in circles. I really like that. That was cool. That was very, very well done. Kudos to the animators. You're doing a good job, people. And they're spinning around, and then Zemo, colors everywhere. Boom. So yeah, so we have, what was that shot? So yeah, where is it? It's hard to drive this thing. That's the one I was looking for. Just a nice big close up of Dio's face. Look at those menacing eyes. It's just so he touches Jojo in the hand. Things go wrong. So Jojo's hand was frozen to Dio's, and you can see the blood just ripping off there. Not cool. That is Jojo, right? I think that's Jojo's hand. And everyone flies off the mountain. Yeah, it's Jojo's hand, all the blood. His face is looking a bit traumatized there. He does not look happy at all. Things are going wrong. And everyone's flying off the mountain. Speedwagon to the rescue, catching the kid. Everyone like, see, fallen. Speedwagon catches the kid. Nice work, man. And then continuing on, Jojo lands safely, and Zeppeli, he's all fucked up. His arm's a mess. And Jojo's like, my arm's not working very well either. I'm in a bit of trouble. Have you ever touched really cold metal before and how you got stuck? Don't put your tongue on there, kids. Don't do that. Your tongue will stick and you'll lose skin. But Marshikin here, this is what happened. He felt like he's touched cold metal and now the skin's peeling off his arm. So he's in a bit of distress. And Zeppeli is really, really fucked up. His hand's in a lot of trouble. Like it's going to drop off. going through. So how are we going to stop Dio? He's freezing our blood. We can't do the Hammond. We're not going to beat this guy. He's too cool. And Dio's like, Hammond? There's nothing. So great shot there too. He's looking down. And now he's going to call some reinforcements. We've got a couple of guys here. Big knight dudes popping up out of the ground. Jojo's like, well, why am I going up? And then here we go, a couple knights. We'll get their names shortly, but here they are. And it kind of goes to ad break. Ad break. Moving on. The knights are... This is where we get a bit of a history lesson, guys, from about Queen Mary and the other one. Poker, run and hide. So yeah, so Queen Elizabeth and Mary, they weren't very friendly to each other, but these two knights were... They were infatuated with Mary, so she was nice to them, and they decided to be very loyal to her. So Dio's giving us a little bit of a backstory here, bit of a history lesson about these two knights. Pretty tough guys, pretty tough hombres, big fellas, big swords. Zeppeli wants to get back into the fight, but his arm's frozen, so we need help from good old Speedwagon here. It's looking pretty dire. You need to heat your arm up, right? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. So, Speedwagon puts Zeppeli's frozen arm onto his hot, manly chest to warm up the arm. Because, body heat, that's what we do when we're cold. We huddle together. I remember when I was a kid once, I put a frozen loaf of bread on my dad's back when I was a little kid. First thing in the morning, he was just up making breakfast. It was like 7 a.m. And I thought it'd be really funny to get the frozen bread and put it on his back. He whacked me halfway across the kitchen. He wasn't happy with me, so that cold shock can really be quite unsettling. I'm okay. Don't go pressing charges against my dad or anything. It was a long time ago. I deserved it. You don't go putting cold things on people's backs when they're not suspecting it. But I'm just saying the cold shock can be horrible. Get you whacked across the kitchen. Yeah, this is where I was confused here. When he said, in the Arctic, people treat frostbite by putting the wound inside a seal. I was a bit concerned there for a second. But I'm glad that we just put the arm on his stomach. So Zeppeli kind of realizes that Speedwagon's a pretty good guy. Jojo's taking the bad guys, but they're pretty formidable. This guy, he's got some pretty good hair. He looks a little bit like Wonder Woman, but I can go with it. The hair's amazing. He's sucking blood out of Jojo's arm with his hair. We go more into that in the manga. So here we go, the two guys, because Zeppeli thought Speedwagon was a little bit of a joke. He did that thing at him at the beginning with the poking in the tummy and hurting him. He probably did that on purpose. But anyway, he's coming to respect that he's not too bad. Jojo's thinking, I'm gonna send up the Hammond through this guy's hair to see if I can stop him that way. Once again, another great shot. But yeah, what is it called? Sunlight Yellow Overdrive. That's pretty. But it's not working. Is this blood cycle weakening my Hammond? Yes, it is. So, yeah, we got Zeppeli. He's getting better. So he's apologizing to Speedwagon. They're tearing up. Speedwagon's like, yeah, I'm a good guy. You should know this. Like, I'm helping you warm your hand up. And Zeppeli's like, yeah, man, you are cool. Actually, you're pretty warm. Thank you. Another crazy good shot here with a massive sword comes out. Like, huge sword. I mean, that's not a knife. That's a knife. I'm an Aussie, I can say that. Jojo's like, wowzers. Everyone's like, damn it. And Zeppeli's like, I've got to get my arm. Hurry up. This isn't quick enough. I've got to get in the fight. This sword's big. That blade makes Jojo's 195 centimeter frame look tiny. It's a big sword. So we cruising through here some more amazing animation. And then, yeah, Speedwagon's like, I can read people. These two have secrets for sure. Yeah, they do. And Dio's up there, we're just watching. He's not even down in the fight, he's just up there watching, being a jerk. So the knights are Tarkus and Blueford. Blueford has got the long dark hair, beautiful. And Tarkus is the big Hulk-sized super freak. So we carry on. So we get the history lesson again. So we get a bit more history about who these guys are. Elizabeth versus Mary. Mary has got these two knights on her side. They like her because she treated them nicely. Mary's captured by Elizabeth. Down the track here, it says wars and fights, and there's horrible stuff everywhere. So Elizabeth has caught Mary, and she says, if you two guys turn yourselves in to avoid all the bloodshed because you're pretty tough and you've got a good army, if you guys turn yourselves in, I'll let Mary go. They're like, yep, they turn themselves in, they're going to get their heads chopped off. But then, you know, the executioner tells them, just as he's about to lop their heads off, Mary's dead. She's already been executed. They're, what? You deceived us. You suck, you prick. And they're like, see that pile of rubbish laying over there? Mary's head. She's been dead for a while now. And the guys are angry. And that was really dirty. Anyway, she's dead. Graphic. They're like, fuck this. And they lay a curse. They're going to lay a curse on everyone. You've all fiend Elizabeth. You betrayed us. We're going to curse you with our dying breathers. Breathers? So you can be. Yeah, so they're going to curse everyone. They're upset. Heads lopped off. And they're out. They're dead. Until, you know, Dio comes along and resurrects them. Sticks their heads back on and turns them into zombie vampire night monsters. It is said that Tarakis' neck was stiff with fury and took several axes to cut. Shit. Ouch. So going through, so Dio's like, yeah guys, I'm going to leave you to it. You guys do your thing. I'm going to go back to the town and have some fun with the people there. So he's really happy that these two guys are going to be taking the guys to school. Mad brawl, fighting, Hammonds that are coming left and right, punching people in the face, colours, and it's just gorgeous. And we've got some mad fights. Jojo's reminiscing about why he's angry. I mean, his father, we've got Erina. He has got a lot on his shoulders and he's powerful beyond reason because he has something to fight for. Scroll through. Big sword. That's a great shot. I mean, look at these two guys. That hair, that sword. Formidable. Oh, yeah. So a creepy zombie turns up thinking, I want a piece of Jojo. I want to eat him. I'm hungry. His flesh belongs to me. But he's like, no place for pawns. Tap you. You're dead meat. You're out. So this is where Dio decides he's going to go. Going through, another great shot here. What was that? I can't get it. There we go. Nice eyes. So Hammonds and fighting. Hair's coming. What's he going to fight with? Because he's coming down with his arms behind his back, so Jojo doesn't know if he's going to get kicked or punched. Dude uses his hair to attack. The dance macabre of his hair. And he's knocked into the water. Plonk. And this big guy's here, and Dio's like, I'm out. This fight's over. They're going to lose. I'm going to go turn all the people in town into zombies, and they're going to march into England. It's going to be zombie apocalypse. So he's not needed, so he takes off. Into the mist, he's gone, and then we've got we've got Jojo underwater with the knight, and he can't get up. He needs breath to make the Hammond, so he's stuck underwater. This guy's like, I'm going to kill you. But Jojo's really smart, so what he does, he realizes that there's air down below the bedrock, so he doesn't go up, goes down there. He's having a moment. He's about to drown. Great animation. And then he realizes that because he's super smart as well, goes down underwater, has memories about his dog. His father's giving him some advice about Danny. Oh, poor Danny. Danny won't let go of your toy gun, because you're trying to take it away. Change your thinking. Try giving it to Danny instead. So you turn the events, think differently. Finds the air, Hammond time, floats up. Impossible, you're about to get your face walloped. The tables have turned on you. Apparently Hammond works really well underwater. Even better. And then we got to be continued. Just look how close that is. It's about to whack him in the face, and then it stops. Shit. Yeah, so as you can see, that was amazing. I love so much about this show. The animation is continuing to kick me in the ass with its beauty, and we're not too crazy bizarre yet, but we're definitely getting there. I love the horror and the violence, the vampires and the zombies, and I love the lore they're building, and I love the Hammond and the characters. Zeppeli, based on Led Zeppelin, the artist, very interesting story on why he has a mustache. I mean, they're very nervous about giving him a mustache because mustaches usually imply much older characters and evil, but they went with it. So cool. So let's go through some of the pages here. The first one here is just giving us a little bit of an introduction into the story. So they've arrived in town. We're just kind of like figuring out why we're here. And this is where we have got Speedwagon wanting some Hammond from Zeppeli. So you can see he's kind of like, give it to me. I want to learn. I want to help. And Zeppeli's like, no, go away. And he's like, but I want to help you too. And Zeppeli's like, am I supposed to just sit back and watch? Come on, give me some powers. So Zeppeli goes, okay, does the thing with the finger into the guts. And as you can see from Speedwagon down there, he's not too thrilled with that. He thinks he's made a bad idea pretty quickly. Yeah, moving on, we got the kid. I just thought this was just a nice little drawing, how we have that kid who's just kind of spun through, stolen the bag and just flown off again with a bit of rope tied around him. So we do get a bit more of smack talk from the kid in this one. In the anime, he was pretty silent, pretty quiet, but in this one, in the manga, he was talking some jive, man, telling you. But yeah, here we go. So we got this scene where Zeppeli is using his hammer to cross the water. Very cool. And the kid, see what the kid didn't talk much, right? In the anime, he was pretty silent all the way through, but in the manga, yeah, cheeky. Yeah, so here we go. Yeah, so Zeppeli's gone across, Speedwagon's thinking, I'm going to come too. As you can see, he can't walk on water. It's just up. He's funny. So then the kid is, I have no idea what's going on, but you can never get me up here. The bag is mine, loser. But Jojo's like, I'll get my bag, bitch. Here, once again, just some really amazing animation. Dio up the top of the mountain, looking down. Jojo's like, just gorgeous. Love the look of it. Once again, just want to show off the animation here. So Dio and Jojo, separate panels. The sun has set. It's time for your life to go down with it. So that marries into the anime perfectly. And then you can see the zombie creature monsters coming up out of the ground down below. Next page. Just an awesome shot. So this is the next chapter. Chapter 25, Hammond Overdrive Part 3 is where I'm up to at this point. And that's just a great shot. So they kind of captured that really nicely in the anime too, with the moon in the background. I really wish these were in color. And in any case, next page. Oh, the zombie monsters. The zombie knights. Any show that has got zombie knights in it, I'm gonna watch that. So the kid's like, wow. Got his name, Poco. And yeah, there we go. See that bottom panel on the left there? Your back's so huge. I don't know why the kid didn't talk much in the anime. Any case, next one. Oh, we've got Hammond punching monsters in the face. We've got a bit of gore and mayhem as the good guys take on the bad guys. Zoom punches and the like. Very cool. Next one. Just a nice shot of Dio overseeing the carnage, and we have got Zeppeli on his way up to do that little bit of interplay they have in the show where things don't go quite exactly as planned. As you can see, Zeppeli's just floating down and Dio's got his hand up. We're not doing it. You're just not gonna beat Dio. So the surprise on his face. Shine down Hammond of the sun, sunlight, yellow overdrive. Nice. Okay, so it's freezing. So Dio's grabbed Zeppeli's arm, and as you can see there on the bottom left panel, he's fucking that arm up. He's like ripping that arm to shreds. Like, golly. Next one. Yeah, exploding arms. It doesn't seem quite as severe in the anime. Right now, that arm looks like it has been destroyed. And like I said, this is a point where I thought Zeppeli was toast. A lot of bread and toast references in this episode. Just saying. Next one. Oh, great. So a great double sheet here of the animation. So Jojo's just arrived, whacked his hand in the middle, so Dio can't really destroy his arm right away. But just the animation is just gorgeous. So nice big double page spread there. Next one. End of the chapter. So like I said in my last video, the ending chapters have got these nice little artworks in between each one. So this is chapter 6, Takaris and the Dark Knight Bluford. So we get to know about the knights a little bit in this one. Pretty cool. I don't like the way the show ended though. To be continued. Not that it's going to bother me too much. I can just watch the next one in a minute if I wanted to. Just once again, just showcasing the animation. It just looks so nice with the hands all coming together. Hammond sparking energy and Dio doing his evil thing. Bad guy. Another double spread here. Yeah, the introduction of the knights. So much detail is put into the animation. And we do start getting a little bit of backstory about Mary and Elizabeth here in that middle panel there on the left. Nice. Oh yeah, so when Speedwagon is sacrificing his own well-being to warm up Zeppeli's arm, and then Zeppeli's like, you're a good guy. I had you pegged differently. When it came down to it, I thought you'd turn tail and run. I apologize. Thank you. Tears in the eyes and everything. And Speedwagon's like, thank me when the fight's over and we're still alive. What a good guy. Next panel. Just some amazing artwork. So we've got the two knights up the top, and Jojo's just getting ready for business. His hand is wrapped up in Bluford's hair, so trouble. So he can suck blood through his hair. Unbelievable. I like it. It's so bizarre. Speedwagon's freaking out when he's looking at Dio, thinking, you know, this is all very overwhelming. And Dio gives us the history lesson on the two ladies. So once again, quite surprising. The manga's deviating not too much. It's pretty close to the manga and the anime. The manga and the anime are very similar right now, side by side. History lesson. I just like reveling in the carnage. So we've got, you know, Mary's head there and all its gory glory. But like I said, it's on point with the anime. Very, very faithful to its source material. Next one. Jojo's just thinking of Erina and George. Done a little bit differently in the anime, but still gets the point done here. And this is actually the end of the chapter though, this one. So this is where the book I was reading ended and I had to go to a new book. But they're just praising Jojo, saying he's not a bad kid. And then we have got the panel art for the new book I'm about to start into. This is part 1 of Phantom Blood still. It's the chapter 3, part 3. Loving it so far. Was that Dio? Dio, look at him. He looks like a rock star. Doesn't he? Cool dude. Next one. So starting the new one, once again, beautiful print, Tarkus and the Dark Knight, Bluford part 3. Jojo's getting ready to rumble. And then here we go. So the big sword, the hair is brandishing the sword. Jojo's like, how unexpected. His hair wields the sword, dodges it nicely, and they start flowing into the water where things start getting pretty dire. The dance macabre hair, one of the techniques that gave Bluford his reputation as a formidable knight in his past life. So then we get a bit of a flashback about Bluford and his trials to become one of the most awesome knights ever. How knights had to do some kind of a trial. During the Middle Ages, Wynn Knight's Lot was built to host a training ground for knights. One type of training these knights would undertake was called the 77 Rings, a hellish exercise that would send chills down the spines of even the toughest of men. It consisted of having them cross the 10-kilometer northern mountain ranges, over rivers and across cliffs, all wearing heavy armor. Next page. Along the way, they must defeat 77 opponents, and what else is required is even more terrible. Besides defeating all of these opponents in a no-holds-barred match, each of the 77 has a bracelet or anklet that the challenger must collect and bring back of proof of victory. While one ring on its own may not weigh much, the burden gradually becomes increasingly hellish as the training goes on. The knight must bear 100 kilograms of extra weight as he faces the 77th opponent. Most challengers meet their end with their skulls collapsing due to the strain. In all of the history, there are only 5 that have successfully completed the challenge of the 77 rings. In 1327, when Zalio the Lion King in 1389, Eichmann the Lightning Knight in 1408, Caningus the One-Eyed Man, and in 1563, Tarkus and the Dark Knight Bluford. So you didn't get that in the anime. Only in the manga, so they flesh out the story a little better in the manga, a little bit more. But I understand when you're adapting a manga to an animation, you do have to make some sacrifices in regards to story because you want pacing and all that stuff, make it, really interesting and watching. You don't want any lagging. And if the story doesn't feel like it needs to be told, like if it can be excised without affecting the overall story, then they'll usually make that cut. All but Bluford had large, powerful builds like Tarkus, but Bluford used his wits in order to overcome this trial with his dance macabre hair. They say he uses that long hair of his like a third limb, entwining it around an object to grab onto it, and even if his opponent manages to dodge an attack from his hair, he's able to manipulate their blind spots to where he can throw a stab or kick. So his hair is alive. It can do its own thing. But Jojo's just fallen into the water and the Bluford's going in after him. Mr. Joestar, says Speedwagon, this is bad. He can't breathe underwater. That means we can't use the Hammond. But luckily Jojo's a smart cookie. He kind of realizes that when he's drowning, he realizes that being a coal town, that the ground has sunk below the water at one point, and there's air pockets in the seabed. So he goes down, hoping, and he could have been really wrong, and this would have just been really awkward, but he goes and finds some air, gets the air that he needs, causes to give him the power to do a humming, and we got the underwater turquoise blue overdrive, which goes to Blueford, and just in that last panel there, it stopped before it hit him in the anime, but we do have some kind of impact here in the manga. Looks like he's got a bit of an ouchie on the forehead, and then it stops, and that's where that chapter ends, and that's where we've caught up to the anime. So there's that. Done. So once again, a lot of fun checking out this show, anime versus manga. It's fun doing this. I don't know how long I'm going to keep doing that because it does take up a lot of time to do. I'm enjoying it, so we'll see how far I go with it, depending on the day, how I go with my recording, but just checking out these little differences. I know you guys are loving it, but I'll see how my reactions go in future episodes to see if I do that or not. Because as you can see, there are some differences, but sometimes not a lot to warrant a full video. Maybe I'll just concentrate on those differences only, moving on. But what I wanted to show you guys is because I got some really cool stuff in the mail today, just to show you how interested I am in this whole Jojo thing. I went shopping online, guys, and I got myself some stuff. I got Jojo's Bizarre Adventure Set 1, The Phantom Blood, and Battle Tendency arcs. Take a look at this. I'm just going to take that off for a second. It all comes off very nicely. It does attach though, so you got to be careful, but just, yeah, nice. It just opens like that. Yeah. Oh, so orkies. I'm going to spin that around there. So we have got inside here, oh, it's come off. We've got the Blu-ray. Nice back panel there. So I've got the Blu-ray there ready to go, and we have got inside key animation collection. So I have gone all out with these purchases. They weren't cheap, but I had to get them because I'm just in love with the show so much already. And we've got these books here with all the details of the production and drawings and stills and production notes. All this really cool, interesting stuff. So fresh book smell. So I've got that one. With these box sets that you buy, the sticky stuff never really stays, and it's really always so hard to open it once it's been cracked. So I've got that one. I've also got, get in there, set number 2. This is the Stardust Crusaders arc, which I'm really looking forward to getting into. And last but not least is set 3, the Stardust Crusaders Battle in Egypt arc. So I've got that one as well. Part 4 is on pre-order. I think it's coming very soon, to be honest, so I'm looking forward to getting that one too. So the way I'm going to be doing this is just redoing my reactions here for you guys and getting them up. And then when I'm done with each chapter, I might revisit it on Blu-ray with the English dub to see how that goes. But yeah, I really think I'm in for the long haul, guys. I love me some Jojo. The adventure is going to get more bizarre, I know, but I'm having a lot of fun doing it. Anyway, thank you so much for stopping by. Don't forget, if you want to get the full reaction, check out my Patreon page. Full unedited cut right over there. But if not, I hope you enjoy my reviews anyway. Catch you all next one. Thanks for watching.